Good morning. They told me to jump right in, so here we go. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Y'all, this this energy that's tied to this lunar eclipse and the blood moon, this is some pretty intense energies, y'all. Warning to my earth angels, my light workers. You listen to what your intuition's telling you. We're all being told something's coming in. Real intense energies to purge and let go of pain. A lot of your pain's going to come up, means not just for you. You know how to process it, but these are your people that don't know how to process it are going to be extremely uber grumble dukes and duchesses. Yeah. Never before is the energy. We've gone through lunar eclipse and we've gone through blood moon, much like the Lion's Gate that came through with a full moon. Was we'd never with all those other 6 planets in alignment that are still doing that now. That's what I'm telling you. Buckle up, Buttercup. Uriel, the fire of God. I've been telling you for weeks. Clean your house, clean yourself, clean your mind, have a good cry, whatever it is. Let it bubble up to the surface and process it. Let go of your pain. Isn't that a grumpy looking little angel? Oh my God. Disruption warns of disasters. Not trying to scare anyone. This is for entertainment purposes. Aids in transformation. So we're going to release the karma for the higher good for the entire collective. And that includes these stinky people are about to get all antagonists if they're a bully or a narcissist for real or not. Got it? That's moot. They're all getting it. All getting it. If they believe in karma and God and stuff or not, they're getting it. We're being told, because we are good people, to stay in, meditate, rest, eat well. You're going to go through some changes, physical changes. You're going to start to go through your eating. All your senses are been jacked up. Yeah, this about describes this energy for this blood moon. Says, oh no. And then we got judgment card. Whoo. Atonement of errors destroys the power of enemies and humiliates them. What a twist. Those are for your tacky people that like to humiliate you. This is, I was on a hill one day, watching all the winter's day. There I met a very strange man. He said, call me a fool, that's what I am. But I've got magic I can bring, flowers that make the world all sing. Yes, I'll bring the life back to the globe. I'm the green man. I told you, Mother Earth reached out to the galactic, the other side of the universe, and said, I need your help. I'm telling you, it's this blood moon, it's this lunar eclipse. You heard it here first on 5 Mirror Tarot. Coming to you from the land of enchantment. I told you. Temperance. I can't make this up. They told me to jump right in. That's in Sagittarius 5. To expand upon what is good, but I'm telling you, they're gonna get it. So, for this morning's Tarot Enhanced, excuse me, channeled message, and this is for entertainment purposes only. Never let the bully humiliate you in public. Bullying is never cool. End all hate. Change the culture. Now, I'm gonna puke a bunch of divinations onto you because that's the energy. These divinations warn you about getting coerced or bullied today. It starts today, y'all. You good I'd say over the next couple of weeks, you chill. It's so easy for an antagonist, a karmic, to suck the air out of your coliseum in your niche of the universe and still be able to suck the ever-loving life out of you, viewer, all at the same time, kind of like walking and chewing gum, only it's not constructive. Walking and chewing gum is constructive. Okay, to change the culture and stop bullying, foster a culture of kindness, and start with self-respect in both the bully and the target of the bully. I'm going to put it in context, I'd say 2 children. Ooh, 5th graders. Got it? To model those behaviors, self-respect, integrity, showing a kindness, and teach social emotional skills in public schools or private or at home. But teach social emotional skills because that's what's lacking. That's what I picked up during my meditation. Now then, they're going to be using humiliation rituals at home, in public, and gaslighting you. Oh my goodness. Well, we're going to get into it. We're going to get into all of it. And if I can quickly ask you to leave a like on this video. So if you haven't already, and if you enjoy my channel, hit that subscribe, hit all notifications, share this video, share my playlist. And these are timeless readings. No matter when you or a loved one click on and view the entire video, hit like, leave a comment, because it all goes a long way to support my work. And this will be a channeled message for you, for your highest good. And I trust this message has found you profoundly at the perfect time. And I really appreciate and I hold a lot of gratitude for you in my Open Heart Space Collective. Thank you so very much for being in this moment, shared. And as always, I love you so much. And I am so, so proud of you. And so, I'd say our public service announcement, other than the love reading and telling you about the blood moon and the lunar eclipse, I'm going to say gaslighting, bullying, gaslighting, and those would be the topics for the public service announcement. Which reminds me, thank you, Holy Spirit. Permissions not granted to link or to repost this video. This video is for educational and spiritual entertainment purposes only. This is the old business. This video doesn't refer to any specific person and should not refer to any specific person as having NPD or anything else in the DSM-5 or narcissistic traits, especially to support an allegation that the maker of this video believe or support a claim that a person is literally a narcissist or a bully or even a jerk face. This is the old business that we do every day, covering our bases on YouTube. I love you for being so patient with me. Now then, where was I talking to you about? Oh yeah, the blood moon. Now, emotionally, you you know how to regulate your emotions and hold your inner peace and still yourself and tame yourself. Others around you might lose it. Some people cannot take just normal lunar energies because the moon comes up every night, except for the dark moon, right? The fairy moon is the dark moon, the night before the new moon. This lunar eclipse feels different, this energy shift. It is distinct. It's a distinct energy change. All of your senses are heightened for this blood moon, but it's ginned up for the lunar eclipse. So you need to clear your energies, your most immediate environments, your little body, and then your home, your workplace, your workspace, tidy up the garden. The veil between the 3D and the 5D is super thin. That's what it is. And these energies can feel overwhelming. So it's a good time for you to meditate. And whatever comes up in your meditation, things you'd forgotten about that were troubling to you before, just out of the blue, sit there with them. I'm not a doctor, but I do energy work, and in a meditation, that's my field. I don't need to be a licensed professional to tell you how to meditate. So it's a good time for your meditation, and whatever comes up, for good or bad, you just sit with it. If you need help, you reach out to your licensed therapist or a family friend or someone that you can depend on. And I'm telling you, these are for quite a few days after the full moon, 3 days at least, 3 to 5 days. Thank you, Holy Spirit. It could be, these energies are kind of wackadoo. You may even just say to narcissism, that's the spirit of narcissism, like the demon rum. Demon rum is a spirit, like Holy Spirit is a spirit. Well, on my channel, narcissism is the spirit of narcissism. You know, like the spirit of 1776, Go America. No, on my channel, this is the spirit of narcissism that be running amok ever since human beings got here. It's been with us forever. How do I know? See that Bible over there? It's a whole Bible full of narcissism and what to do about it. See what I did there? So it's time to say to narcissism or toxicity or bullying, say, no, I am done. Not gonna do it. You get love. You get the love you deserve. You get emotional satisfaction from love, from romance, spoon, moon, and June, even if, nah, I've told you this, Auntie, I do not want love. Well, I'm not going to get the plumber's helper and shove it down your throat. If you do not want that, I'm not going to force you to have it. But this is the toxicity to exorcise. For this right now, for this one, I'm telling you, to exorcise when you need the exorcise, EXORCISC, to release obstacles. To love another person without fear on any level. You sit there with that fear until it gets up and leaves in your meditation. And if you're still raw after that meditation, ask a nurse, call your support group, call a friend, call your licensed professional. Now we're having one hell of a human experience here for this blood moon and this, I know what the actual F, man, and this lunar eclipse and this blood moon together, just like the Lionsgate with that full moon was, oh my God, we're still feeling that one. We're still feeling that one because we are. They're like, did I do something wrong? What the actual hell is going on here, right? Spiritual purge. The power to protect is the power to purge. That rejection is your protection on all levels. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Extol, mal, send. Thank you. And with the whole concept of a divine setback, which is what this is. It's like the divine is causing a delay for this blood moon so that we have a chance to meditate and just stay at home. Stay close to home. It becomes really important. Your most immediate environment, staying at home and tootling around the house, putzing around the house. There is or may even be moments where your life will go akimbo. That's what I'm telling you. And your nutty people, your dysfunctional, toxic, antagonistical, narcissistically maybe wired. I'm not a doctor. They're dysfunctional more than normal. And they are also fake woke. So this is where the gaslighting I'm talking about. Fake woke, they really do not get it. So if they are fake woke, you are out in public and they are acting like they're woke, trigger themselves just so they can go off on you. That's a humiliation ritual. So they can embarrass you and shame you in front of complete strangers. They really do not get it. Well, you know not to react. And I'm telling you, people in the Walgreens will step forward and you need to stop bullying her. Yeah, strangers. They're not expecting that. That's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm picking up on this energy. Got it? Fun achieved through unmitigated attraction. Those vibrations that invite closeness. Oh, there's a major change for you to experience right now. 5 mindsets that obstacles to waken the F up. Demons, negative energies, temptations, blood moon, and lunar eclipse to the moon for 2025. What? Thank you, Holy Spirit. I understand it can be frustrating sometimes, and when you are breaking out, these are a lot of patterns here I'm telling you to break out of, or to break period for your best good, and you're being encouraged to do that on all levels. Be thorough. To question himself, that's the King of Hearts. Oh, I'm being shown a husband, a real husband. Knows how to be one, a partner. When the person seeking advice is a woman, this can also be a lover. Listen more to your partner's opinion and show him or her that they are important. And happiness in love is being questioned for some of you. Action, you use your fighting skills. Yeah, why don't you go play video games? There you go. You go to the foreground, you make decisions. You don't pressure your partner if they are weak. Don't listen to what others say. It's only winning when you have true recognition, not going on ego. Recognition is of facts, not going on ego and what ifs and, well, I just believe it's that and that's that, even though you're showing me proof. That's being a butthead. You wouldn't have gotten that download from the divine if you didn't find serendipity. You wouldn't have seen so many new things from a different perspective to get you where you are right now. What? What is this? It took patience. Oh. Speak of the devil. This just came up for me. It's like a brain fart from Ani Greyrock, my first channel. It took patience, but I continue to outfox my toxic partner that I'm still married to. I created the change I need in my own life, and I healed this situation by keeping my wits about me, by using the living word meditation, which we're going to do in a second, and the Holy Bible divination without missing a beat for going on 4 years. Well, my whole life, actually, but I didn't have that channel and this channel, but for the last 4 years behind me. tied strictly to the narcissistic emotional abuse that I'm surviving to this day, but I'm still outsmarting him. Distorted karmic face ill fortune for past setbacks during this blood moon and lunar eclipse. If they believe in it or not, karma does not care if you believe in it or not. God doesn't care if you believe in him or not. He can still kick your ass, and so can the universe. I don't believe in any of that. Yeah, well, how come you're pissing and moaning and whining the loudest to us who do believe in something? You're just pissing and moaning all the time, but no one will help me. You won't even help yourself. Why would we help you? Why? See, I'm picking up on family members doing this to some of you. Well, they're getting it. They created this for themselves. I'm telling you. If you didn't go watch that movie or read that that book about Peter Pan, it's a book, or watch that Disney movie about Peter Pan, I wouldn't have known what the feck Jung was talking about. In that article I read about how Jung was fond of fairy tales like I'm fond of fairy tales. He was really fond of fairy tales. Jung, Jung, the licensed professional, the springboard for our modern day psychology. That Jung. Is it Jung or is it Young? Leave me a comment. Well, if you hadn't watched all that to get into that one song or read that one book about Peter Pan or stay out late, way later, when you knew better, you wouldn't have gotten that brilliant idea to begin with, because you had to hit that sweet spot. And I would imagine the universe or God's plan for you. Oh, look, collective's going to level up. Cool beans. They devolve into madness. Toxic people are crazy out there. This is what I'm talking about. For the blood moon. And because they are from they're Looney Tunes on a regular full moon. That's a fact. There lies the magic collective, though. What energies are being raised by this one? This is yourself or the Queen of Hearts. A wife or a partner or a lover. Well-developed female characteristics. Illuminate sources of tension. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. You know what kind of tension I'm talking about. Happiness and love is questioned, then explored, then answered, then satiated. You win recognition. You listen to your partner's opinions. Domestic violence over. This is for some of you, not all of you. This is for educational purposes. Domestic violence over, and spiritual and entertainment. It's a tarot reading. Domestic violence over. Your life just got better. See there. But you inside of you being triggered. That's what I'm talking about. Into going and doing something, to be inspired to do something random in life. Just like that. So that's the pro side of this blood moon and the lunar eclipse. To share a private part of yourself, or to share with others your sensual orientation, to be put away, to be shut out from others, to hide chaos. That's them. That's what I mean. They're getting ready to blow. They're not going to be able to hold that down. There, you be careful. You use your discernment. Sometimes it's okay. We're simply inspired to do something kind of like goofy. Or like I said, go watch a movie or read a book about Peter Pan, listen to a song, or read The Real Wizard of Oz. It'll confound and confuse you how that got turned into what we watched every Easter because I'm in New Mexico. Sometimes we got to watch The Wizard of Oz, but most of the time we got to watch Ben-Hur back to back to the 10 Commandments every Sunday without Easter Sunday, my whole childhood, here in the land of enchantment. Or you, things were maybe in a past life, we didn't associate that cheeky feeling that you're feeling right now during this blood moon with forward movement. I'm not trying to scare you. I'm just trying to tell you you've got to prepare, sweetie darling. A trigger or something forces you to make a decision, and see, that could be all it is. In your own skin, amongst a group of people, maybe you're a boss, have to decide something for your business or your employees or something. Distorted masculine or feminine are godless imp. They just come in the room, you come in the room, and now you can hear them ruminating, click, 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 and then you walk through, go get something to drink, and you look in your living room, and it's twilight, the in-between time, and there's your antagonist hanging in the air like a demon, floating, levitating in the air, going on about God knows what, and you just keep on a-going. I mean it. That's what I teach you to do on my channel. Just ignore them. They were like that when they were a child, probably. That's a joke. I don't need to be a licensed professional to tell a feckin' joke. And sometimes it shows up for you in a way that there is, well, when we are faced with a trigger vibration or something, for good or bad, right? I'm just telling you, this'll just pop in and pop out. It's energy. It's what we do on my channel. Know that things are happening behind the scenes. Yep, and we don't always see the big picture, do we? We're humans. Of course not, Kim. Silly. Total absence of enthusiasm and initiatives for this too. You'll be all in the next minute. You're like, wiped out, like an energy drain, pooped, fatigued, and then you'll go, and you'll start moving around a little bit, and then before you know it, your energy returns. So I know how you feel. You forge forward. You do not need anyone. You must do it on your terms. Ooh, that's you setting boundaries. I know that. And there certainly is a collective here that understands that perhaps in some kind of way you could be so tired of hearing this, but it is true. Whatever you're doing, it is working. Got it? We have until November 27th, 2025. Saturn went retrograde July 13th. Well, I'm going to slog through it, and we have this retrograde from Aries goes back into Pisces, where it will remain until February 2026. That's also part of what's going on. Mercury retrograde is in there too. At the same time, this is still going on. Saturn makes you go over and 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 over the same old crap to see if you're finally going to learn by the time they're going to transit you into Uranus, which is just like Saturn, only it's spelled differently, but it feels about the same, only accelerated. We'll slip back into your 7th house of relationships, old soul contracts, and deals with your exes, you two, my divine feminine, you with your slutty father of your child, and you, sir, my divine masculine, with your slutty Jezebel that you are married to, and you've got several children with her. This is all working in spite of appearances, which will be affected by these wackadoo energies. Right. There it goes again. Woo! It's seriously working, my darlings. Whatever this passion of yours is, just do that. Dark energy. Someone toxic can see what they do to themselves is not good for them, and they still do it. And then take it out on you because they think you're not going anywhere. You're a captive audience. Now, whatever it is that you've been doing over the past few days, it's like I keep telling you, it's working. Please don't doubt. Get an energy boost. Please don't doubt. On the big picture levels, here comes a level of transformation, and you feel how it's genuinely working out well for you, because it is working. I'm here to tell you what you are doing is working, so well done, you. Someone is acting tough, but that's your bully. And he has way too much anger. Stay away. Or she, you know the drill by now. Flip the energies around. It'll help the reading resonate. It is through your faith. That's how your prayers will be fulfilled. And I get this energy around the divine is what's protecting you through this wackadoo energy. Who create a bridge of rerouting a setback. See, they're holding things back during this little hiccup here. This little planetary hiccup here. Some areas of your life may seem like you are slipping or moving backwards during the next couple of days. So let it go. Don't you wind yourself up. Don't you wind yourself up. Don't you do it. God hidden in the darkness, atonement of errors, destroys the power of enemies. And it's time whatever they try to do to you in this card, a humiliation ritual, gaslighting you, and teamed up with a humiliation ritual and any other thing they can throw at you with the kitchen sink. They're getting it. You're protected. They get taken over. Here, we're going to have a talking to with you. This divine retribution, karma. And it's just beginning. And they're going to think, especially now, they're going to lose their minds during this transit here. That they're going to come to you and swear to God, you're the only one who can help me, you're the only one who can heal me, you're the only one who can save me, you're the only one. No, you're not. And it could be more than one person during this coming, because you're the person people come running to for help, is what you do. But you can't take on that many people at once. You're being told to stay indoors. Even if that's metaphorically now. I know we live in the world. Now then, some of you, really all you tapped into your fairies. That's how you found my channel. Well, the fairies need for you to be here now. You need to stay present. You're going to have stuff come up from the past that people said, places, things damaged you or something. Got it? Or maybe things that you did to shame or embarrass yourself. Got it? Anything could come up. The fairies need for you to be in the here and now. Stay present. Keep your chakras in alignment so that until you get through this blood moon phase with the eclipse, lunar eclipse, that you're still able to be receptive. Don't worry about the future. Don't worry about the past. Just let it go and let the pain go. Got it? You are your own priority. You are number one. This fairy always has a sliding sense of your past, your present, and your future's collective. Someone, there's one of you out there collective. Someone's hoping to be kissed just to see what will happen. I know I can't tell you what to do. You've got free will and a mind of your own, but do it just to see what will happen. Look to the future with some cheerful optimism then, shall we? And this fairy welcomes us, collective, right now, in spite of this blood moon and what I'm telling you. Welcomes us to our own potential. Now, I still got vertigo, so I'm planting it here for a second till I get my sea legs here. Get my bearings. I hope you're doing well, though. That's enough about me. We'll get over there in a second and we'll dive into those tarot cards and oracles. The energy coming off of that display in front of you is just, oh my goodness, it's lush. It's like completion. It's like the universe stepping in and having to balance all of this stuff out for like everybody, good or bad. Now, we release the karma for good or bad for everyone in the collective, and you and I are light workers, but so are your difficult, dirty, rotten scoundrels, your antagonists, your narcissistically wired jerk faces. Got it? Well, hello there, though, and good morning. I do hope you're doing well. This is 5 Mirror Tarot. Welcome to my channel. On this YouTube channel, we discuss the living word to tap into the divine's angelic realm somehow. We use both the fraud fairy oracles and clarify using the tarot and oracles to bring clarity to the authentic rare form of divination using the Holy Bible that reveal the truth God has to share. And we will grant blessings of abundance that He's already placed into alignment. These are blessings for you to be claimed. We for educational and for spiritual and also for entertainment purposes. Only discuss, and we use public service announcements to identify every technique used by a toxic person, a bully, a difficult person. In the metaphoric terms, the spirit of narcissism, as I just said, kind of like demon rum, is the spirit of narcissistic past. We learn how toxic people, places, or things perpetrate narcissistic emotional abuse onto others, no matter how you slice it, and I don't sugarcoat anything. On this channel, we promote the art of self-love, and we go over other methods of spiritual growth so that you can secure your own agency to find your own healthy strategies with the help of a licensed professional to move yourself forward on your own road to healing through self-love practices. Be sure to hit the thumbs up. That's the best way to make sure this video is able to get these important PSAs into the algorithm about the techniques and information and the love readings in this channeled message out into the universe, and connect this video to the people or viewers just like you who need it the most. My Tarot Enhanced channeled message is one venue used to help someone begin to see a way forward and a way out of difficulty created in your life by the scourge of narcissism, delivered to you by a crafty, mean-spirited, toxic person in your midst. Every day I welcome every viewer and invite you to share in this beautifully crafted energy used for a Tarot Enhanced channeled message using the angelic realm in all good, clean fun. I've incorporated all of these magical and miraculous elements together to be shared with those in the collective who are tuning in or following daily. Now then, we can pick up where we left off, because this blood moon, this energy it's in Saturn. It's going over and over and over and over the same stuff. So this is par for the course. Now then, I was talking about Jung is really, he loved fairy tales. He used it to map out the human psyche. He did that. It wasn't me. He's the doctor. I'm not one. I don't need to be a licensed professional to educate you about what Jung did. and his fondness for fairy tales. When you're about to make a decision, Jung said, your consciousness does not argue logically. Your consciousness, according to Jung, I think it's Jung, is simply reveals through one unshakable, unmistakable emotional change, whether that choice is aligned or in conflict with your deepest true self's nature. I use tarot and I use the Proud Fairy Oracle to tap into knowledge that emerges in the images that are already loaded with emotional meaning in the cards and their depictions. You feel the weight, you feel the lightness, you feel the dissonance, or you feel the harmony as the cards help to guide your discernment and learn for you to read your own intuition, to reach a decision or not. You also have to learn to read your gut, to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, or to win the kitty. Before you process the timeless reality, before you even execute any decision you make. This tarot and fairy oracle knowledge manifests itself in messages through strong emotions and visceral sensations during this blood moon. As you view the entire video's content, Dr. Jung documented how consciousness speaks through your human body too. Jung explains how the tightness in the human body's chest, when you know you're about to betray something essential in yourself, like not being honest with yourself, you know you're going to lie to yourself. You know. You're going to disappoint yourself. Jung describes the physical relief when you chose the righteous or the right-hand path. Yeah, you breathe easier, even against all external pressures. You were your authentic self, and you didn't bend to peer pressure. And Jung describes the subtle nausea in the face of certain apparently advantageous opportunities. And look at how this works in tarot. You find yourself at a business meeting. The premise on the table is profitable. It is certainly legal, and all board members stand in agreement. But Jung says, something in your stomach, it doesn't feel right. It revolts. And you get explosive diarrhea. There's no literal logical reason. The numbers were crunched to make sense. Got it? The legal staff has approved it. And all the business partners were just ecstatic doing handsprings. Still, Jung says, your body is flat out saying, no, you mustn't. This, according to Jung, is Jungian consciousness. Yeah, he named it after himself. Jungian consciousness in full-blown operation. Your mind has detected something that your normal rational mind cannot process or articulate, or it's in denial and it doesn't want to because it's being greedy. Jung discovered how many ancient cultures considered these types of manifestations as direct expressions of the divine's free will. Ancient cultures believed that the pantheon of gods spoke through the body's signals. And that ignoring them was a form of pride and hubris, or disrespect to those gods. Let's see. If you pulled a groin muscle in your thigh, that would mean you were disrespecting Jupiter. Yeah, the god Jupiter. So you got a crimp in your leg that invariably led to a human tragedy. Oh, you fell off a cliff. You were walking and fell off a cliff. The distinction that Jung makes here is fundamental. I've meditated over all of this blood moon, lunar eclipse energy, so we're going to start to begin, and I feel the first energies are wackadoo. Quite a few things going on here. Yeah, but I'm telling you, you go inward. You keep to yourself. You keep up your prayers. You keep up on your actual prayers. Kind of like the start of the day somehow, and the end of the day with prayers of gratitude is helpful in maintaining your highest vibration. That's what you want to do. We're going to discuss spiritual warfare and the meditation. It's resonated for me this morning as I started my day. Prayer is a form of positive reinforcement used in spiritual, especially during spiritual warfare. And it is so easy, every human can access the divine using prayer. In this meditation, everyone present is being advised to become aware of your surroundings when out in the world. I know that's your custom, but especially right now for that blood. Not everyone that you come across has your best interest at heart. Some of you need to be aware of your surroundings because your antagonist is still obsessing over how they blew it with you, miss. You too, sir, with your Jezebel. We don't do gender in tarot. Now you're the best narcissistic supply that they ever had and lost because of their own negative, bad, terrible choices to treat you like garbage and pushed your unconditional love away. They did this to themselves. You walked away to protect yourself and to take control back to claim your dignity and keep all of your energies to yourself. And you kept on healing until you healed it by doing all of that hard work. Well done. I'm so proud of you. The antagonist the bully, still has not done any effort to change. And you're fair. You see that clearly and completely. That was the proof you needed to see to determine that you did the right thing by saving your own life and breaking the codependency. And boy, that was tough to do, and your licensed professional and your support group stood behind you, but it needed to be done. Viewer, you know you broke that dangerous cycle of codependency. You did that, and good on you. Well done. Now, these toxic people are on the prowl, I'm telling you. They're hunting for new prey, grazing in the food court, at the mall, to poach or a cause to feed off the energies of others. And they love all of the attention they can command and embarrass you in public, is what I'm trying to tell you. It will be meant to frost your cake if you let that antagonist, that bully, frost your cake. Don't fall for bait offered up to you from your bully. Divination warns you about getting coerced or bullied today. Let's see how easy it is for your bully to suck the air out of your coliseum and still be able to suck the life out of you, viewer, all at the same time. Never let a bully humiliate you in public. You embarrass them right back immediately. In public, say loudly, "Stop bullying me," and call the bully out by name. It means that you're more emotionally intelligent than the bully because you called him by their first name, firmly or tersely, and make eye contact while saying out loud for everyone to hear that you are setting a boundary, and deal with it. I did that to my toxic jock of a husband at the Walgreens 4.5 years ago when I first started rebelling. Do not bully me in public to humiliate me. Got it? That is verbatim what I told him. He was mortified because the people in the Walgreens were my friends. Everyone at that Walgreens knew me because I'm a customer. They'd known me for years, decades, some of them. They did not know him. They'd never seen him before, and so they were like, You need to leave her alone." I felt like I was 10 feet tall. They came to my assistance. Yeah. And the cameras were going at the Walgreens, don't you know? The security cameras were on him. Yeah, he couldn't wheedle his way out of it. Do not get involved with any scheme a bully tries to suck you into. Do not, even if it's a family member, if it's your mother, okay? Thank you, Holy Spirit. Did you hear that? Do not get involved. Go and do what you need to do to be happy. Looking out for your own self from now on. No more chaos, no more drama, no more letting your bully keep living inside your head. Pays you no rent. It's rent-free while they pay you no mind about what you want in a relationship. You know, like for it to be normal. Well, who the hell do you think you are, Collective? Just one time could they behave like a normal person? Let's see a show of hands. I think this guy. Oh, Auntie, pick me. The answer is no. Oh, no. I can see you, viewer. No, but they're ignoring that bully while doing what God and Holy Spirit need for you to keep staying ever so focused on. They want you to go do that. So now then, I'm going to try and do this without falling over. Here we go. To steady myself. And if anyone was wondering yesterday, I can't remember if I did. Well, they gave me a big tap into it thing about I'm using this angel for in yesterday's video. So they're nagging me. Like, don't you forget, Kim. Are you ready? I know, and I ran out of candles too. So I told them I'm not going to be prissy and perfect about this today. It's the blood moon and everything's wackadoo. I'm perfect in my imperfection, and so are you. Ooh, I feel that. Right there. This will be about the blood moon. Yea, thou shalt be as he that lieth down in the midst of the sea, or as he that lieth upon the top of a mast. They have stricken me, shalt thou say, and I was not sick. They have beaten me, and I felt it not, and when I awake, I will seek it yet again. Be not thou envious against evil men, neither desire to be with them. Not during this blood moon. Thank you, Holy Spirit. They're getting karma, is what that means. For their heart studieth destruction, and their lips talk of mischief. I can't make this up. I just told you a minute ago about the gaslighting you, humiliation rituals. Got it? Through wisdom is not a house built, and by understanding it is. Through wisdom is an house. I thought it's a house. Is a house builded. And by understanding it is established. And by knowledge shall the chambers be filled with all precious and pleasant riches. See right there? Stay home right now and meditate. Right here in the Bible. Thank you, Holy Spirit. A wise man is strong, yea, a man of knowledge increaseth strength. By staying home and away from your antagonists. For by wise counsel, on 5 mirror to row, shalt make thy war, and in multitude of counselors there is safety. I told you at the beginning, all light workers, all of us with a soul to be protected, we're being advised to stay inside and meditate, clean the house, go take a relaxing serenity spa, do a serenity spa, a pedicure, a manicure, a facial with cucumbers. Wisdom is too high for a fool. They're all going to be out there churning it up. Don't be out there in it. Thank you, Holy Spirit. He openeth not his mouth in the gate. That he deviseth to do evil shall be called a mischievous person, or a narcissist, or a bully, or a jerk face. The thought of foolishness is sin. Yeah, they're going to be outed during this blood moon in these energies. And the scorner is an abomination to men. That's them gaslighting you, blame twisting on you. And the humiliation ritual is to shame you. Thank you, Holy Spirit. If thou faint in the day of adversity, thy strength is small. If thou forbear to deliver them that are drawn unto DEATH becomes final today, and those that are ready to be slain. If thou sayest, behold, we knew it not. Yeah, if you go out there in this collective and you're an earth angel, don't you say I didn't warn you. Doth not that he pondereth the heart consider it. They're saying, don't you think about doing it. To your own self be true, you stay home. And he that keepeth thy soul, doth not he know it? Don't you know when you keep your soul safe? And shall not he render to every man according to his works? That's what this blood moon and this lunar eclipse is going to... I told you, it's fun to do this Bible divination. You watch me do it in real time. I do one between 3 and 4 in the morning, right here. It's numbers 11. I do the same thing you watch me do here live. Got it? And then we do all this stuff that we've already been doing. Then I do the final tier is the tarot cards and the oracles for me to clarify what came before. Got it? And that's how we do it on 5 Mirror Tarot. Welcome to my channel, and if you like the energy on my channel, you really should subscribe. You know you want to. It's not like I'm trying to get you to join a creepy cult. We're harmless here. It's all good fun. When Spirit speaks, this is to the feminine narcissist that truly is a narcissist. They are worse than the males, by far. And the Lord came down in a cloud and spoke unto him, and took the spirit that was upon him, and gave it unto 70 elders. And it came to pass, that when the Spirit rested upon them, they prophesied. And they did not see 70 old men going, prophecy, 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 all at the same time. It was a miracle, and they did not cease. Here's a combination of vibrations, a fresh mindset, fast-moving energy. Today you start things anew, strong moving forward, enjoying your self-healing processes. Be in preparation for receiving blessings. I told you, for this blood moon and this eclipse, you need to prepare for these energies because they're already hitting. When manifesting blessings, think before you take action, to be fair. Changes in your life are for a good reason. You are allowed to create your own reality without trauma bonding. Keep your thoughts. I'm not a doctor. This is for educational and spiritual advice and processes and entertainment, spiritual entertainment. Keep your thoughts pure. You are manifesting, and you can manifest negative outcomes too. So don't bake it in there. Watch your beliefs. Ignore intrusive thoughts or self-doubt. In your meditation, I see a divine feminine leaving a difficult aspect of your feminine mystique, learning to use it differently. You, collective, like it or not, You resonate with an energy for adhering to the principles of spiritual mystique. Mysticism, for a better word. And you're so vital, you're so full of insight, able to balance yourself in situations using subtle self-expression. Because you're a divine chosen one, and you're also such a healer, so sensitive to others, and you're using your intuition to flow, to be fluid, just like time. Today you're flexible with adversity, sending your divine purpose forward to determine your divine life purpose, that you're on track. The cycle is filled with so much struggle for you because of the blood moon. But that is going to end in about 3 days, collective. Major life changes will be welcome changes over the next 48 to 72 hours. I see you there. You usher in what is needed for your own well-being. Ventures are coming and you need to be well. Stay centered. Be grounded. You need to prepare for your new life because you need to prepare for the energies of this blood moon. And the Spirit rested upon them. They were among those listed, but they had not gone out to the tent, and they prophesied in the camp. And they were so happy. They were all just prophesying, and they were doing what they were supposed to be doing. Transformed period in your life, you will process all of this from now on, all of this change with a measure of acceptance and gratitude. The Spirit of the Lord come upon him, and he became Israel's judge and went out to war. This is Judges 3:10. And the Lord delivered Cushan, Rishathaim, king of Aram, unto the hand of Othniel, who prevailed against them. Tired of having to recover from toxic people? Take the necessary steps as directed by the divine to forgive them and to move on. Numbers 27:18. And the Lord replied to Moses, Take Joshua son of Nun, a man with spirit in him, and lay your hands on him. It is just best to live your personal truths. Let all of the snakes in the warm mud hatch out. Purge emotions stuffed down and stuffed away that need to be addressed. Look at them and let them release themselves. In matters of love, it's time to keep on accepting positive change, collective. Open heart chakra. Please get yourself ready to accept good changes as they have come. I pick up huge opportunities for you. Personal growth, spiritual growth. We can use visualization. That purge will mean to cleanse spiritually. Do not allow anyone or anything to poison your self-development. No codependency. No trauma bond. God told Moses to select 70 elders to receive the Holy Spirit. Then conferred on him to share with him the burden of ruling the people of Israel. This describes the task of 36 members of the council who met in the council chamber. Limit or eliminate the negative environments that reoccur. Painful cycle is over. Healing from that so many people did to you your whole life. This resonates as a bit of a love reading. Love, destiny, anyone? Divine masculine? My divine feminine? Any takers? It's heaven that should foretell how a soulmate is chosen for you, collective. Now, you can have a ton of soulmates. You do not have too many, all of them, that are just a career goal or platonic. Platonic or high love vibrations are all over the map right now. A relationship, no matter who, that does bring in some comforting goals into your version of reality in your nick of God's universe. This resonates to mean today you are bombarded with so many different energetic codes. Incentive, you're going to have nerves of steel is what that means. To manifest what it is that you need, crucial to understand a way forward with your own well-being. push healing processes forward to keep your dignity intact. Now, I pick up on those around you feel, let's see, support group or family sees how you have become associated with healing yourself and fixing things. You radiate an energy for justice, for fairness and kindness is shown. Long-term peace over difficulties, because you do too care about how to fix or heal this. To have an increase in your own life, your inner strength, to sharpen your discernment through intuition and insight naturally. Some cycles and situations in your life, sticky, wicked, or not, are currently being scrutinized by the universe. Universe has got your back. Now then, to change the culture and stop bullying, foster a culture of kindness and self-respect and integrity. And it can be used to bring respect into the situation by modeling these behaviors, and also teach humans of every age social emotional skill sets, establish clear and concise anti-bullying policies. Humans can build strong relationships between public school children and staff or faculty members and the parents. Empower bystanders to report incidents. Involve parents in prevention process. And heads up, people, because this happens. When the elementary school targets you and your partner and force you, the parents, into parenting classes because they said so, ask questions of that parenting class instructor about teaching your child and the other parents in that parenting class with you and their children. You're going to be the parent that brings this up, about teaching your child and the other parents' children anti-bullying techniques to de-escalate. Be consistent in clear, mature communication skills between both sets of parent or parents. Could be single parent, two single parents, their kids are in a kerfuffle, or it's two sets of parents. Got it? Use immediate intervention and collaborate efforts from all humans involved in the collective community. Every community member. These are crucial for creating safe and inclusive learning environments, and it makes it clear that bullying is unacceptable. Now, narcissism, as I've told you, is in the book Peter Pan. Yeah. And Tinkerbell can't go no contact. Did you notice that? That's why Tinkerbell resonates with me. She can't go no contact. He'll still pull her in. She went off on Disney to have her own. This is a joke, but it's true. They had a spin out on Tinkerbell, has her whole kingdom and her whole spiel, right? Well, that would be her being able to go no contact from Peter Pan and not go back. But in the original story, yeah, she's held captive by her bully, Peter Pan. So narcissism, the spirit of narcissism, is alive and well and thriving in a book called Peter Pan by Mr. Barry. So, according to Professor Jung, J-U-N-G, Jungian consciousness, got it? The Jungian consciousness, got it? People who won't grow up like Peter Pan show their ass and strike those around them as self-centered gits, who are so aloof, so petulant, like spoiled brats. Now, my narcissistically inclined husband, that's my opinion. I'm married to him. I might be on YouTube, but I'm allowed to have opinions. about my husband. Because he's germane. I can't go no contact from him. Just like Tinkerbell. Yeah. Well, he's infantile to say the least. Very much like Peter Pan. Did you know that the narcissistically inclined are categorized as a partial adult? That's according to Jung and Freud. Not a doctor, just know what the feck I'm talking about. My husband seeks to abandon adulthood, just like Peter Pan. There's quite a stark contrast between my narcissistically inclined husband's behavior, because it's not anywhere true or close to his chronological age, trust me, and his developmental challenged behaviors are energies that I'm allowed to describe for educational purposes to help someone here. This is their twitchy cognition and their arrested or stunted emotional development, allegedly. This is their preferred modi operandi. It's how they can escape responsibility. Mine even uses a sophomoric, a childish tone of voice. And he does too use toddler body language. He's a full-grown ass man. A big old baby's what he is. Married to a big old baby. Par for the course, mine like any antagonist will outright reject. Also avoid adult obligations, chores, responsibilities. You know, like chores or maintenance. He will say that he can't do something because there's always reasons. Makes my son drive him, chauffeur my husband around. This has been going on for the last 10 years. Why should my husband be forced to drive? He avoids any adult responsibilities towards myself or my son. We are his only close relations left in this world, too. We're it. We're the whole enchilada. He has only maintained one job, which is a blessing. But he didn't want to work for the first 8 to 10 years of our marriage. I was the only one working 2, sometimes 3 jobs. Because I had a newborn baby to feed and diaper. Consciousness is not about following external rules. Jung says that it's about maintaining fidelity to your own psyche or psychic reality. When you resonate with a tarot and oracle enhanced channeled message, that's when you feel that visceral reaction, that sense of immediate knowledge that resonated with you, that something is right for you, or something is wrong for you, or meh. Using tarot and the Proud Fairy oracles together, you are experiencing the operation of a regulatory system, energy-wise, that exists to keep you on the never-ending path of your individuation while having fun enjoying a tarot card reading. It's for entertainment purposes only. Do not use a tarot card reading to make real-life decisions. Use your discernment. This is why Tinkerbell, the helpful fairy, is so crucial. Tinkerbell represents the inner voice that naturally knows more than your conscious ego or Peter Pan's conscious ego, and that has access to the totality of your good being collective, who you are being. And the tarot and the Proud Fairy oracle can guide you through the complexities of life, especially if you're married to a bully. If you learn to listen, or an antagonist, if you learn to listen to the totality of your good being for your higher self and honor your higher self, you are honoring and exalting your authentic true self. The tragedy of modern life, according to Jung, is that we humans have been trained to ignore your inner voice, to ignore your higher self, to ignore your authentic true self. Humans, according to Jung, we are taught to follow social conventions. We are taught to adapt to collective expectations. We are taught to suppress our instinctive reactions in favor of what is considered rational and appropriate. And in doing this, we commit the only truly unforgivable sin in our true human traditions, according to Jung. We hurt the helpful fairy within us. You all have a helpful fairy within you. Your conscience. Your own Jiminy Cricket. According to Jung, the consequences, as the fairy tale warn you, are always catastrophic. Well, not in the sense of immediate external punishment, but in the gradual loss of vitality. I mean loss of meaning and authentic direction in life. We become what Jung called statistical beings. People who function according to averages and norms, but who have lost contact with the unique essence, describes my opinion of an NPD or narcissistic person in a book called Peter Pan. This is for educational and entertainment purposes only, and that was a joke. According to Jung, listen to and honor your inner voice. Listen to your instinctive knowledge. Listen to your inner helpful fairy. Everything else, all other moral rules, all social conventions, all external expectations, is secondary to this fundamental imperative. Your most authentic self is more important than any validation you get outside of your own skin. Because only by maintaining this connection with your deepest core center can you navigate life in a way that leads to genuine fulfillment and complete individuation. As I've said from day one, if you are in bliss on the inside, you are shamelessly, unconditionally loving yourself. You have your chakras in alignment. You are in the present, in the here and now. You will not worry about the past or the future because it'll stress you out, pull you off center, and you stop magnetizing your soul and being receptive. And you delay it by doing that. You do that when you should just be staying receptive. It will reflect what you feel on the inside. That peace will start manifesting for real and attracting to you what it is you deserve in life now. And you're doing that because you have the right to create your own futures. The universality from all fairy tales is not a coincidence. It reflects a fundamental truth about simple human nature. I use the tarot and the Proud Fairy Oracle because we each carry within us a guiding wisdom, so I tap into that for the viewer's enjoyment. I use the tarot and the Proud Oracles so that if honored, these timeless readings lead us to your true path. You're welcome. I will not betray that guiding wisdom. If betrayed, it leaves you lost in the forest of external expectations forever. And I love you. I would never do that to you. What does the divine need to share? Trust, joy, creativity. Hope upon hope produces miracles. You receive a vibration carried for love and patience. These are natural energies bestowed by the cosmos. You face anger from a person and it wears you out, and it leaves you feeling less than. Leaves you feeling smaller. You stop it. You stop making yourself small to make these toxic people comfortable. They don't deserve it. Be yourself, you shine. But when you love, it energizes you. You feel larger. You feel richer than you were before that blast of love began flowing through you. What crosses you for good or bad? Thank you, Holy Spirit. No, I feel it. I feel a vibration. Here we see wisdom and also deep understanding. You know the key to wisdom is to plan or to organize, to integrate, then simplify one's thoughts. Go into meditation for this blood moon and this lunar eclipse. Simplicity is to be valued. Mental discipline that is informed by balanced learning and balanced compassion for thyself. Appropriate change is accepted. Let something negative go. And know when to happily, agreeably move on. What's the basis of this blood moon and this lunar eclipse? You know how to treat yourself with care. You know when to retreat and think things over. What did I say? You compassionately and you wisely share your knowledge and wisdom with others, even while you're on a sabbatical. And you are teaching by staying home by good example. I'm going to do what Collective is doing because I tried to go out in that mess and it was awful. The scales of justice are balanced in your wise hands. This channeled reading signifies the need for deep consideration and refined judgment applied with compassion and mercy. Now, over the next 2 weeks ahead, thank you, Holy Spirit. Your wisdom and your advice to a stubborn person is blocked. Walk away from them. You can't heal everybody. Or they don't want to be healed. Or it's your butt nut. They're just going to take you around and around and around down a rabbit hole. Waste your time and your energy. You tried, let it go. They set up artificial or ludicrous, inappropriate boundaries set between different aspects of life. You pick one then. No, you don't get both, broken person. Pick one. I will address, but not both. No. No. I don't like you enough to give you that favor. Pick one. It's an obligation or a responsibility. It's not like an elective thing, got it? You cannot apply learning to one of these issues in one sphere that would mess up another aspect of life, is why this doofus is trying to do this to you. This is a humiliation ritual. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Or someone stubborn is holding and withholding information, kept secrets when it could have benefited you and others. That's also what this could be. What crowns Collective? Take a chill. Take a chill pill. That's you to your life is but a dream, but they're like, you know, Daffy Duck and those Looney Tunes. They're all over the damn place. Love and compassion are inevitable consequences of seeing truly, and you share in learning more about love with others. You go over there and do that with those people that are normal. Well, yeah. And you stay discriminating and generous-hearted. Oh, I see. Definitely in the future, a trickster. Yeah, I see it. Little wily coyote. Just be wily coyote. Trickster. Disrupts your flow, your creativity to create chaos. You are breaking habits and patterns of giving in to these butt munches. Clear sight, the dust settles when the tempers flare. You clear sight. You go on, you do poetry, you do laughter. You're not getting yourself into serious mischief with no. Excuse me. I swallowed a bug. in the place of hopes and fears. Or it had bones in it, right? Excuse me. You dispel non-truths, gaslighting. You dispel it. You repel it. You must ask St. Michael to come in. You give him permission to help you. And the fairy oracle advises you to literally, you literally call upon Archangel Michael when you have difficulty with this. I saw this yesterday. This is like a mature woman. She's a piece of work. Do this when you need to take action that's going to require much of you, tapping into both your free will and your self-compassion. I'm just going to suggest during this period, next few days, you walk away from that woman. I think she's Miss. I think that is your ex-husband's mother. It could be your own mother, for all we know. But it's someone who feels they have an authority over you. Like sometimes that's a sibling, an older sibling that they think now that you're old enough that your real mom had to go be with Jesus, and they have self-imposed all kinds of restrictions on you and claimed to the hilltops now that they somehow are your mother and that you're supposed to bend to this biatch. I wouldn't do it. Those around you, though, see you, miss. They see you as cozy and warm, and your manner and your spirits are just delightful. And what I notice here in this vibration, what I sense here is a cozy energy of being held. Now, you're embraced by your spirit team all the time. You feel their love, but this is a person. It's a man with really strong arms around you, miss. You take on a relaxed state. You release a sigh of relief. You transmute pain into a way to level up and move forward in your self-love practices. You and this new person, you both do this. Each one of you loves yourself individually, shamelessly so, unconditionally, warts and all. And that's how you found each other. You attracted each other in. So for your ex-partner or your toxic people, for your heart's desire, let's say someone cranky as hell. Bully's courage has grown faint. Bully's an awful people that you are processing for this blood moon in meditation. They really feel overwhelmed. They are consumed with self-doubt. Let them do their own work. Stay away. You've seen them pull this crap before. Even more crap like this today. Just like they did it to you before. You're not falling for it. You decided at this stage in the bully's game, what you must do again in order for you to survive is to stay away from them. And your outcome? This is a new love. If it's just you and your own skin, this is a new love of your life. Really loving the quality of your life. The love of my life is my life because, Auntie, I've told you I don't want a person. And I'm not going to force you. Jeez, some mackerel. They have you baffled. They have you fooled. They're laughing at you. They keep thinking up mischief for you to fall into and start laughing. Then they dash off like a little puppy. And you're encouraged to unfold your wings. This is your new love. They have you baffled. You can't believe, pinch me, am I dreaming? This is really cool beans. They have you fooled. I didn't think it could get any better, but each day you discover something else about each other. They're laughing at you because they pull little sweet pranks on you to see you blush and stuff, and then they love you even more just looking at you and taking it all in. Keep thinking up mischief for you, little funny, sweet things for you to fall into love, to start laughing, and then they dash off. I have to go over do this, but don't worry, I'll be back. No. What's that? Object constancy. It's like you think they're going to be gone forever. What are you? Are you a 1-year-old at the babysitter watching mom leave? And you feel like Mrs. Hitler because you left your child to go to the grocery store, the babysitter for the first time, and the way that child looks at you, because they think you're never coming back. That's what object constancy is. Your dog's the same way. They think you could leave the room. You could hold a blanket up so that the dog can't see you. They think you're gone forever. So when you drop the blanket, your dog is so happy to see you again. See, they have no object constancy. At least I think that's how it goes. If I'm wrong, leave me a comment. Say you were wrong, Kim. This is what object constancy is in narcissism. It's this, Kim. I'll let you. I sure will. I'm supposed to do these first. Oh, gravity works. Oh, no. I told you. Wackadoo crazy energy. I know. I should just pull them all off, right? Boom, just like that. I'm a professional. I am. Oh, this will go good. 5 of Wands is your new soul family. God listening to concealment. Hidden secrets. Laughter. Horse laughter. Horsey laugh. Right? Queen of Cups. Oh, that's your spirituality. You are high-ranking spiritually, high-ranking love. Redemption serves against enemies of religion, spiritual haters. Governs. Chastity. And then you get the piper. They're having to pay that piper. They offered that piper 1,000 geldings that piped away the rats and then said, here's 2 quarters, 2 bits you get. We're going to treat you like a 2-bit hoe. And the Pied Piper got even with them. See, this is Saint Michael. Saint Michael's meaner than Michael, like unto God. Political authority gives safe travel and protects against conspiracies. Then we got the 4 of Wands. That's that 8-8 Lionsgate portal I told you at a full moon. Kicked our behindies, and now we got this blood moon. The dreaming. Go into meditation and do what I'm telling you. 9 of Wands, you're not the wounded warrior. But they're in Bedlam. Da-da-dum, bum, 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 bum. 10,000 life travel with dirty toes and dum-da-dum. For to save my shoes from gravel. Here I sing, bonny boys, bonny mad boys, Bedlam boys are bonny, for they all go bare and they live in the air. And they want no drink nor money. That's why they're mad. And they talk to the fairies in that song too. The Hermit. Alchemy and transformation rules natural events. Helps with spiritual progress. And here is your hope. For that love, I keep telling you, this is a love reading. And though I'm telling you to beware of this blood moon, the sun, vivifying God, restoration of life, protection from adversities and adversaries, rabies. I'm not a doctor. It says it on the card. That's not me. It's on a card. And wild beasts. Oh, they can, the phone's ring and they can kiss my, They sure can, they sure can. It's my husband and my son. Star Fairy. The messenger. It's everything I'm sharing with you. The King of Wands, eloquence, gives answers to those in doubt. Bright spark. Spirit Dancer. We love this card. And Transformation gives consolation. They're showing their big antagonistic behinds. Revelations protects from sadness, gives revelations in dreams. That's the 10 of Swords that they're getting. They put all 10 swords in their own back. And the Speaker of Truth. Let's see. There's Peter Pan. 10 of Wands. God humiliating the proud. Spiritual communication influences religious men, teachers, and men of law. Lady of Joy. Remembrance. Some stuff's going to come up. You sit with it. 10 of Pentacles. Ooh, and that's wealth. That's money, 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 money. Money, money, money. Money, money, money. Ah! Money makes the world go around, the world go around, the world go around. Money makes the world go around in many, many ways. Four of Pentacles, God liberating the oppressed. Self-atonement cures mental illness, deliverance from persecution. If you have faith and trust, it will. This is for entertainment, spiritual entertainment purposes. It's a tarot card reading. YouTube, cut me some slack. Lady of Sorrows. That's that bishy woman I told you about. You're the Queen of Owls. You can see in the dark. You can turn your head 180 degrees, whereas other people can't. You're the star. You're the star. You're the star. Nine of Swords, comforting God, purification, protection from impious religious sentiments. The World. This is will be closing down this blood moon and this eclipse. The Juggler. The Gluminancy. Look at that face. I'm an antagonist. I'm a bully. I'm a bully too. Bully, 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 bully. You're Queen of the Day, miss. This is your love reading. This is the DED card. DED. Hierophant, merciful God, divine forgiveness. Then we've got Knight of Cups, the revealing God, perceptions and revelations. King of Cups, God seeing everything. Restitution, singer of initiation. You clean everything up, tidy spot. Six of Swords, gentle God, perception of unity. The great and exalted God, grandeur makes one passionate towards God. You're on top of everything. These are parts of yourself that don't need to be hidden anymore. Love those parts of yourself. The Magician, generous God, spiritual wisdom and magic helps one gain wisdom and discover hidden secrets, because you're a hidden one, you're a chosen one. Maybe you don't know that you're a light worker or an earth angel. Gabriel the Moon, divine revelation, reveals messages and has the power to destroy. Michael, who is like God, perseverance, success in conflict, overcoming adversity. Comes in suddenly with gotcha, and the leaving is you being able to leave these toxic bullies and their behaviors behind, towards you, behind you. Hey. Six of Pentacles, into your frustration. And into sexual tension, and into sexual frustration. Here we go. Sing your song. Sing your song. Sing out loud and long and clear. This is the Prince of Wise. Say what I mean, and I mean what I say. This is your energy. It's going to get you through the other side of this. This is the Ace of Swords. That is God's truth. Look at that energy in you. Then we've got Raphael. Three of Swords. Quickly forgiving God. Love and submission. Then we've got Sitiel. Construction of the universe to help with great works. Protection from adversaries. Three of Wands. Your ship's coming in. Your ship's coming in. Then we got the Two of Discs. That's change. Then we've got Manakel. God nurturing and maintaining everything. Knowledge of good and evil. Appeases divine anger. Cures hiccups. That's for educational and spiritual purposes only. God, the kindest giver. He's healing. He preserves health and cures diseases. Let the algorithm take it up with God. I'm not a doctor. I'm saying this for spiritual reasons. Prince of Light, we know who that is. Prince of Light, we know who that is. This is the Pleasure Cup, Six of Cups. Woo! This is Six of Cups, Kaliel. The invocable God, justice, makes truth known in court, causes innocence to prevail. Causes innocence to prevail. Wheel of Fortune. Well now. This is definitely what these channeled messages needed to be. So you know what? With that, I'm totally going to just leave it there. I don't think anything else needs to be said in this reading. And you, the viewer, you're the one who's making all of this wonderment happen for me. Thank you so much. Your energy always comes from a place of love, and you show me support with love. So this channel, because of you, is an absolute gift. Thank you so much. And I want you to go out there and have a really great day.